Conference will now be recorded.
Everybody can able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. So yesterday suddenly power gone actually. That's why I can't able to get back to you. Okay, let me go open VS Code. Where we are in JavaScript. Yes. So we have something like attribute manipulation, set attribute, get attribute, remove attribute, all these things we done yesterday. And today we will see about some date functions. Okay, date functions. Take a new. Okay, date dot HTML. Okay, date script where d is equal to new date. New date. It's a function. Okay, so I want to print this one on top of the console.log d console.log d. When I say d, let's go inspector. I can see date value. Date is not defined. It's a capital letter. Okay, I can see the date today. So Friday, November 14, 2025. So even time also I can able to see. Okay, if I want to see the only time, d dot console.log d dot get date. Okay, it's a function. Get date. Only date I want to see. What is the date today? 14. Console log d dot get time. I can see the time also. I can see the time in milliseconds. Basically time in milliseconds. Next, console log d dot get day. So Monday, Tuesday, Friday, something like that, no? So basically Sunday is 0. Day, all the year stores in one array. All days, all years stored in one array. That is the reason it starts from the index 0. So total 7 days, na? Week 7 days. Sunday starts with 0. Saturday ends with 6. And months also. January starts with 0. December ends with 11. Get day. When I say get day, here this is 5. 5 means Friday. Saturday 6. Sunday 0. Get day. Yeah. So the next one, get month. Get month. Get month. Okay. When I see get month, I can see 10. 10 is November. December is 11. December is 11. January is 0. Remember. Okay. So like this, you can able to work out with the dates. Am I clear? Date function. Am I clear? Date function. And after this, two more functions we will see. One is the map. One is the filter. One is the map. One is the filter. How you can able to work with the map? How you can able to work with the filter? What is the meaning of map? What is the meaning of filter? What is the meaning of map? What is the meaning of filter? For example, this is the array. This is the array. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. My requirement is I want to apply a square function. I want to apply a square function. There is a one function I will write. There is one function I will write here called a square. There is one function I will write here called square. What I will do now, map this square function to 1, map this square function to 2, map square function to 3, map square function to 4, like that. So it is going to be mapping each and every value will map. Can I go? How the map and filter will work in JavaScript? Understand about the map? Understand about the map here? Filter, for example, there is one array. There is one array. One second, one second. There is one array. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some numbers are there. 6, 7, 8. Filter only even numbers or filter odd numbers. Filter even numbers, filter odd numbers. Okay, how to filter? How to filter? Even numbers or odd numbers? I percentile 2 equal to 0. It is even number. I want to filter from all these things. Filter out even number separate, odd number separate. Am I clear? Okay, let me go. Map filter. Let me define new program. Map filter. Dot HTML. Map function. Filter function. Okay. First of all, we'll go for the map. Let me write the script. Map function. Let me define array. A list of elements. Numbers. Nums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll write a function now. Function square. Function square. N return n to the power of 2. N to the power of 2. Okay, now I want to call a map function. I want to call a map function. Numbers, comma, square. Numbers, comma, square. Okay. Now this I will store into the one more array, nums with squares, console log nums squares, console.log nums with squares. Finally, so we are mapping a function. We are mapping a function on top of the numbers. We are mapping mapping a things on top of the function. Map is small letters, sir. Don't give the capital letters. Okay. Now execute it. Right click, inspector. Okay, uncut number square.
So we need to define var.
Not like that. Maybe we need to take the function first, then on top of the numbers. What happened with this?
So I'm talking about first line. Nums you're storing array values, sir.
That is
Var.
not a issue. Not a big issue. It
Oh,
is not a big issue.
oh.
Still we have the issue. Map is not a function. Okay, 1 second. Map JS ES5. Okay, okay. Numbers dot map of function. Okay. Numbers dot map of square. There is a mistake over there. I got squares. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64. Everything is fine. Am I clear? I want to apply on top of the array numbers dot map. Okay, same time I want to work with the filter. Okay, filter where nums2 is equal to I can go like 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma 9 comma 10. Now I will write a function, find out even. How to find out even number? How to find out even number?
I mod 2 equal n mod 2 equal to 0 0.
Hmm. Return n percentile to double equal to 0. Now take a filter list events, even numbers is equal to nums2 dot filter even. That's all. Then finally I want to print the console.log. I want to print the console.log even nums. Okay, let's go. Only even numbers I got found. Only even numbers I got found. On top of this, on top of the numbers, okay. If you take strings, if you take names list, for example, if I take a names list, if I take a names list, names is equal to, I took Anita, Manasa, Rohit, Mohansh. Now I want to write a function, find out a character more than 5. Character more than 5. Character length more than 5. Okay. Return return what I want to do. Can I pass the name here? Okay. Name dot length. Name dot length double equal to or greater than or equal to or greater than 5. Return name dot length greater than 5. Now filtered names. Filtered names is equal to names dot filter, and I want to take this function and console log filtered names. Okay, now you see Anita, Manasa, Mohansh. Only 3. Anita, Manasa, Mohansh. Only 3. What about Rohit? Why Rohit is not coming? R. Okay, more than 6. More than 6. Only Mohansh. Only Mohansh. In this way, you can work with the filters. In this way, you can work with the filters. In this way, you can work with the maps. Am I clear, everyone? Filter map functions. Map function. Filter function. Next. JavaScript JSON. JavaScript JSON. First, you need to understand about the JSON. JSON is JavaScript object notation. JSON is notation. JavaScript object notation. JSON is lightweight text interchangeable format. Lightweight text interchangeable format. JSON is text format. JSON is language independent. Language independent. It means for every language it will work out. For C language, C++, C Sharp, Java, .NET, Python, PHP, Ruby, Golang. For every language it will work out. Even JavaScript. Our thing is JavaScript. JSON have two built-in formats. Two built-in formats. One is JSON object, one is JSON array. And one more point, JSON object. Okay, let me go JSON object first. Let me go JSON object first. JSON object starts with curly braces, ends with curly braces. JSON object is collection of key value pairs. Key value pairs. Key must be string and enclosed with double quotes only. Double quotes only. Key must be string and enclosed with double quotes only. Value can be any kind of data. Value can be any kind of data. It means maybe an integer, it may be a float, it may be a string, it may be a boolean, it may be a array, it may be a object, it may be a null value. Object, or it may be a null value. Value can be any data type. Value can be any data type, no issues. Now, let me define some JSON object. This is a JSON object. Okay, employee name is a key. Key compulsory string. There is no chance. Key compulsory string and double quotes mandatory. Employee name. Anywhere string find in JSON, anywhere string find. It will took double quotes. Don't use single quotes anywhere. It will give error. It will throw error. Mohansh. Age 22. Qualification BTech. Okay, this is object. This is the object, JSON object. Clear? Any question on this? Any question on this JSON object?
No, sir.
Okay, let me go for JSON array. JSON array is collection of values. Value can be any data type. I already told you, no? Value can be any data type. The same thing. Every value separated with comma. Every value separated with comma. Last value do not have comma. Last value do not have comma. Okay. This is the array. This is the array. My first object is Mohansh. My first object is Mohansh. My second object Anita. My second object Anita. Employee name Anita. Age 23. MCA, something like this. My third object is Mansa. I took 3 objects only. Mansa. 20. BSc. Okay, this is the array. How to validate this JSON? Just copy the JSON here. Go to the jsonlinted.com. jsonlinted.com. Open jsonlinted.com. There you can able to check the validation. This is a proper JSON or not. Validate it. Yes, JSON is valid. JSON is valid. This JSON also. This is array, na? Collection of objects. This is array collection of objects. Okay, take this. Keep array here. Mohan, Shanita, Manasa. Validate it. Valid JSON. Okay. Unfortunately, for Manasa employee name, I given single quotes. Single quotes will allow in the JavaScript. Single quotes will allow in the JavaScript, but JSON it will not allow. It will throw the error. Can you see? Manasa having issue. Manasa having issue. In which line we got the issue? Here onwards it is not going forward. Why? Because here a mistake found. Here we found a mistake. What is the mistake there? What is the mistake there?
Single quotes.
Single
Employee name
quote.
is in single quotes. Key pair.
Hmm.
Employee name key is in single quotes. It should be in double quotes.
Hmm.
So,
Okay. Let me go change. JSON is valid now. Now the point is, I want to convert JS to JSON. Okay, let me take new picture. I have the JavaScript here. I have the JS1 here. In JavaScript, I have two kind of collections. In JSON also we have two kind of collections. In JavaScript, first collection is, we know that na, object. Second collection is array. This object I want to convert to JSON object. JSON object. This array, JavaScript array, I want to convert it to JSON array. This I want to convert it to JSON object, and this I want to convert it to JSON array. So whenever you are converting like this, you have to use a method for this. Whenever you want to convert this JavaScript to JSON, we have a method JSON.stringify. JSON.stringify. Here also JSON.stringify. But in reverse, I want to convert JSON to JSON object to normal JavaScript object, or I want to convert to JSON array to JavaScript array. In this case, we have to use a method called JSON.parse. Parse. Am I clear? JavaScript to JSON. JavaScript to JSON. Stringify. JSON to JavaScript. Parse. Sir, real time, this is very important. This is a text data interchangeable format. All the APIs, request API, response API, all the APIs contain JSON data only. All the APIs contain JSON data only. So you have to send the data from JavaScript to server. You need to stringify it. You need to stringify it. Or you are going to be getting the data from the servers. You need to show in the HTML. In the reverse, there is a parse method. You have to work with the parse method. Let's go with the stringify. I'll show for object, you do the array. I show for object, you practice with array. Stringify. Stringify. Dot HTML. script. Can I have the JavaScript object first? JS object is equal to 1 apple, 2 mango, 3 in JavaScript key can be anything. Orange, 4 banana. This is my JS object. Now I want to convert this into JSON object, where JSON object is equal to JSON dot stringify. In stringify, I need to take the JS object. Then finally, go to the console, print your JSON object. In console, print JSON object. Execute it. Open with live server. Got converted. Can you see? One taken double quotes. Why one taken double quotes? Why one taken double quotes?
Because key should be in string format.
Key should be string. At the same time, all strings enclosed with double quotes only in the JSON. In the JSON. So this is already converted to JSON. Your JavaScript object. Here I am giving single quotes again for Apple. For Apple, I am giving single quotes, but it was converted to double quotes. This is the proper JSON. If you want, validate it. Take the validation. Already converted. Already converted. JSON is valid. Valid JSON. Am I clear? Am I clear, everyone? So array you do. Array
Sir,
you do. Go ahead.
sir, you said JSON object only take the string values, right, sir? But here we mentioned the integer value, but it converts to the JSON into string. So if we can give the integer number into string values, the JSON will accept it.
No. Integer value.
Integer value, if we could in the double quotes, if I want to I want to directly JSON values, in the single double quotes, it will accept it, sir.
No, it will accept it.
Key.
Key accept it. If you give double quotes here, if you give single quotes here, or if you are not giving any quotes here, but when it is converting to the JSON, automatically double quotes will take for string. And key compulsory string. Value can be anything.
So whatever the value we given to the JSON in the key, it must be in the double quotes.
In the form of JSON, key compulsory string marsa. Key compulsory string and double quotes. Let me take one more JS object. Let me take a EMP object. Even I'm not giving quotes. Employee name Mohansh, age 22, salary 56,000. This will allow JavaScript. You keep the double quotes, you keep the single quote for the key or not, it will allow. But this will convert to JSON EMP is equal to JSON dot stringifying EMP object. Now console dot log JSON EMP, print JSON EMP. You see now how the output will be. This is output for this. This is output for this. What happened? What happened? This is the output for this. Can you see the conversion? Can you see the conversion? How the stringify is going to be doing with? How your JavaScript object converting to JSON. Here, employee name. I did not give any quotes, but it taken double quotes. Why? Because compulsory string and string can be double quotes with. And for Mohansh, I given single quotes, but here it taken double quotes. Their age I am not giving any quotes. Age also taken double quotes. Salary I did not taken any quotes. Salary also it taken quotes. But 22 is a number, integer. Value. Value can be any data type, na? Value can be any data type. Value is string here. Value is number here. Value is number here. No issues. Key compulsory string. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now what my requirement is, I want to convert this JSON to JavaScript. This is the JSON. I want to convert it to the JavaScript. Take parse JSON parse. Let me define JSON object. First, you keep in the string that you keep in the string. Copy this. Keep in the string. That is my JSON. That is my JSON. JSON EMP. But I want to convert this into JS EMP. JS EMP. How to convert it to JS EMP? Simple. Very simple. JSON dot parse. Parse. Parse of JSON EMP. Finally, I can see console.log JS EMP. Now you can see console.log. JS will come. JS object. This is JS object, na? Object. Age 22, employee name, Mohansh, salary 56. This is object, prototype object, JavaScript object. Okay, if it is JavaScript object, I can able to fetch the data on top of the document, na? Document dot write JS object or JS EMP dot dot employee name. Then break. Okay, this is the employee name. And one more is employee age, employee salary. Employee age, salary. Now you see on top, Mohansh is there, 52 is there, 22 is there, 56,000 is there. If it is JavaScript, then only I can able to convert to the HTML. I can able to parse to the HTML. HTML understands only JavaScript, Mansa, Anita. HTML understands only JavaScript. From server, some data is coming. From server, some data is coming. I want to display the data into my local system. How to do that? In coming class, we will parse API and we will show the data on top of the interface. API. API means something like you can go type code or something. Type P code sample JSON. JSON placeholder. Free fake REST API. Free fake REST API. You can do this. This is a REST API. Free fake. Testing purpose we can use this. How much data is available here? How much data is available? Huge number of data is available, no? Okay. How the value got stored with this is collection of array. Here square braces is available. You can't able to see that. This is array data. Array with objects. Array with objects. Huge number of IDs. Nearby 200 plus IDs are there. 200 IDs are there. Sample data. In the coming class, how to parse this API and how to display the data on top of the HTML we will see. Am I clear? And what you people can do is stringify with array you do, parse with array you do. The two assignments you can do. Stringify with array, parse with array. Stringify means first you take JS array, convert it to JSON array. And here also take a JSON array, convert it to JS array. If you can't able to do, Monday I will deal with this. Monday we will deal this. And Monday we will see the API also. API request, how to give the request and how to parse the data. And how to display the data on top of the web. Okay. So that's all for today. Signing off. And there is no class tomorrow. Directly we will be having the class on Monday. Okay. I have some work.
Okay.
Just practice all the programs, whatever so far we done. Like the videos, share the videos, subscribe the channel. And if anybody not subscribed so far, please subscribe it. Click on the bell icon. Provide your comments. Your comments are valuable, sir. Thank you. Signing off.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Divya and Rohit.